Hello and welcome, my dogs. Today we're going to be going over some election memes. Some I will be fact checking, some I just think are funny. First up, we have a picture of JD Vance looking very sussy next to all the Democratic popular votes leading back to the year 2000. It's pointing out a discrepancy that normally floats around 60 million votes. In 2020, Biden hit 81.3. Harris hit 66.4 in 2024. So I pulled up Wikipedia and just looked up the popular votes myself, and all these are pretty spot on. So there's definitely a discrepancy. I don't know if people got more interested in voting. It came down a little in 2024. Tinfoil hat, tinfoil hat. Next up, before you let Taylor Swift influence your vote, may I just remind you 90% of her hit songs are about choosing the wrong person. So actually, there's a Redditor who did a wonderfully brilliant job of breaking this down. And this person came up with 38%. And that does not include songs that are just about being in a relationship. These are breakup songs, 38%. Next up, we got this saucy little picture of Kamala being unemployed in 2025. Personally, I don't think she's going to be unemployed. I think she's going to get her dream job at McDonald's. You want lies with that? How about over 1 billion served? So some say it was legit, some say it was staged, some say it was a humiliation ritual, but I found it wild that the most anticipated fight of the year just happened to be on the same day the Pentagon failed yet another audit. The seventh one in a row. It's all confirmed. It was all on November 15th, every bit of this. And they cannot account for 830 billion US tax dollars. So, yeah, you know, tinfoil hat. Celebrities endorsing Kamala. Deep state Diddy tapes. At first displayed great articulation about voting for who you wish. Next week, hardcore Kamala endorsement by Usher. So I'm going to play the video for that because it's absolutely true. I've seen it myself.
I always say that in this emergency that we're in, I think that behooves artists to come out and speak for Kamala against Donald Trump because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else. I think voting is an individual choice. You know, normally I'm up here to entertain, but today was something far, far more significant for Atlanta and all of Georgia.
So here's one that says Wisconsin tried to cheat again, but it was too big to rig. 3 a.m. cheat votes. The only reason that this picture is on this list is because I am legitimately butthurt at how hard I tried to find this graph. I tried to source it. It is nowhere to be found. If you can find it, I would love to see it. Send me a source. I will absolutely follow up on it. But for now, this picture doesn't exist. I feel like it was fabricated. Just so we're clear, the woman who raised 1.4 billion and ended up 20 million in debt in 3 months was going to fix the US economy. So the source on this is going to be CBS News. Kamala Harris raised more than 1 billion for her campaign. She is still sending persistent appeals to donors after defeat. She's trying to get more donations to cover this 20 million. And again, CBS News, it's left-leaning network. We could trust this source because if they could fudge it in her direction anyway, they would. But they can't. FAFO, Biden shuts down Amish milk farmer, Amish going to vote for Trump. So I'm let down a little bit because there was a claim that there was 180,000 Amish people rallied in Pennsylvania. It's not true. The total Amish population, including children, is around 93. Here's why it's such a letdown. Trump only won Pennsylvania by 121,816 popular votes. If it were true that 180,000 Amish people did register and vote Trump, it would mean that they actually swung the state by themselves. But it's not, unfortunately. Why do you think all these celebrities are publicly endorsing Kamala Harris? It's right in your face right now. Feeling cute, might just leave this here for a second. Oh, I think you're at the wrong rally. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Deport a man and you never have to feed him again. Liberal chicks are vowing to stay away from men, refusing marriage, dating, sex, and childbearing completely, calling it 4B. Looks like we just solved the abortion crisis, made it exceptionally easy for men to avoid dating crazy psychopaths. Winning. So I am going to do a separate video on the whole 4B movement. Mark my words, it's going to happen. But for now, yeah, just America cannot stop winning. Mark safe from a Kamala Harris presidency today. 2016, A New Hope. 2020, The Empire Strikes Back. 2024, Return of the Jedi. If you're a Star Wars fan, you can get behind that one. There's no way. So, full disclosure, I actually made this one. I'm the only to-do list Kamala has ever had. Me and the boys, because a bunch of girls listened to a billionaire female singer that told them to vote for a laughing whore. You know, it's not inaccurate. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, maybe you can. When he says that 79% of Americans believe the country is on the wrong track under your vice presidency, blame Trump. Donald Trump has been running for office. It's crazy what you can achieve in America. This guy went from working McDonald's to Joe Rogan in a week. At this rate, he'll be president next month, if that ain't the truth. And he was. And I don't see how you could call yourself a Christian and still support a convicted felon. Jesus was a convicted felon. And there were more. It wasn't just him. There were many. I can't unsee this comparison of Tim Walz and post-transition Miss Garrison. You telling me I will never be a woman? And that's about going to do it. If you laugh, you lose. Too bad I waited to the very end to tell you. I did not want to give you time to prepare. Peace.